Hello everyone, welcome to my channel Maths Fun Learning. I am your math teacher Rashi. So this is part 2 video of Achievers section IMO Class 4, and this is the question set paper set B 2018 and 19. So in part 1 I already solved question number 31. Today in this video we are solving question number 32. So let's don't waste our time and let's start how to solve it. First, kids, you have to read your question properly and underline the important terms whenever you feel that is an important point. Underline it so that it is highlighted and you can understand. Read the given statement carefully. Okay. The question said you have to read all the statement carefully and state T for true, F for false. Understood? That means there are 4 points are given, 1, 2, 3, 4, and you have to state it that these are true or false. Answer are given here A, B, C, D. So in that you have to check which one is the correct. So let's try to solve the question number 1, the part 1 of the question number 32. Sum. So what do you mean by the sum? Sum means you have to add. But what? Let's see. Sum of LCM of 120 and 72. That means you have to find out the LCM of 120 and 72 and SCF of 56 and 72. And you have to find out the SCF of 56 and 72, which is 368. Is that a addition of these LCM and SCF? If it is 368, that means this statement is true. If it is not, that means it is false. To find out that, you have to solve this question. First find out the LCM and then SCF. So let's start solving that, kids. I'm explaining here how to find out the LCM and SCF. Okay, so see the steps properly and you will understand. It will revise your work. Question number 32. This is the first part of the question number 32. You have to find out the LCM of 120 and 72. Okay, and SCF of 56 and 72. Okay, and you have to add these two. If you will get a 368, that means it is correct. Okay. So in LCM, what you have to do? So LCM, we can find out the LCM of these. So we are using here ladder method or division method. Yeah, that's the division method. You can observe that 120 and 72, these two are the even numbers. So all the even numbers can divide by 2. That's a divisibility rule of 2. Okay, 2, 6, 0, 2, 3 is 6, 2, 6 is 12. You can observe here 60 and 36 is again even number, divided again with 2, 30, 2 ones are 2, 2 eights are 16. So again even numbers are here, divide by 2, 15, 2 nines are 18. You can observe that 15 and 9 is not an odd even number, so it cannot divide with 2. So find out the other table so that it can divide by. So we can divide it by 3. 3, 5 times and 3 times. In LCM, you have to divide every number till when you will get a 1. Okay. So let's divide it by 3 again. So we have to write 5 as such because it's not divided by 3 and 1. divided by 5, 1 and 1. At the end you will get a 1 and 1. Now if you multiplied every prime number, these are the prime numbers, so 2 times 2 times 2 times 3 times 3 times 5, which is equal to, so which is equal to 360. Okay, now let's find out the SCF. So we are going to find SCF with the same method, that is called a division method, which is look like a ladder. 56 and 72. Here also you have to choose a prime number which can divide both the numbers. So you know the divisibility rule of 2, that is if even numbers it can divide by 2, it will give you a 28 and 36. Both are even again, divide by 2, 14, 18. Again divide by 2, even numbers, 2 times 7 and 2 times 9. Now these two numbers 7 and 9 cannot divide further. So SCF means you don't have to divide it further. You have to just find the number, check the number through which both the numbers can divide. Only that number you have to use it. In LCM you want 1 at the end. In SCF you have to check that these numbers can divide, whatever the number is given, it should divide with one number. So SCF is equal to 2 times 2 times 2, which gives you 8. Now you can see 360, the LCM, we'll just use the pen. LCM of 120 and 72 is 360. We should add with SCF of 56 and 72, which is 8. If you add these two, you will get 368. That means your first part is true. Okay, so I will just use pencil, write down the true. In A, you can observe the 1 is true. In A is giving you true and rest of the false. That means this A is the correct. Here itself you will get the answer. Okay, this one is correct because in the rest of the options it gives you a false in the question number 1. Right? So, but here I have to explain every part. So I'm going to show how to solve it. Okay. Now let's solve the second question. Second part of the question number 32. There is only one common multiple of 3, 4 and 12 between 30 and 40. So the question asks you have to find out the multiple of 3, multiple of 4, multiple of 12. But it said there is only one common multiple in between 30 and 40. So multiple means it's simple. As I told you, multiple means simple multiplication, right? So here you have to find out the multiples. Question number 2, multiple. The multiple of 3, multiple of 4 and multiple of 12. Okay, but what I am going to do here, I am not writing the multiples, all the multiples till 10 times or 20 times, whatever. If the question said that you have to find out the multiple in between 30 and 40, I am just writing only that part, which should be in between 30 to 40. Okay, so if you read the table of 3, you know that 3 times 10 is 30, 3 times 11 is 33, 3 times 12 is 36, 3 times 13 is 39, 3 times 14, if you can see, it's 42. So it is more than a 40. So we cannot write it here because we have to write in between number. Okay. And now 4, if you can observe that 4 times 8 is 32, 4 times 9 is 36, 4 times 10 is 40. We are not included that 40. In the table of 12, 12 times 3 is 36. And 12 times 4 is 48. So again it is more than 4, so we cannot write it down. Now find out any common multiple. Yes, I found 36, which is the common multiple in all the numbers. So 36 is the only one common multiple in between 30 to 40, right? So in the question number, in the part 2, yes, that is true, because it said there is only one common multiple. That means that is true. The second part in A, it is said true. So these two are the correct. Now let's see the third part. All the factors of 48 and 50 are less than 50. Factors. So let's revise factors as well in this video. Part 3, factors. Okay, kids. I told you a very common language. Factor means it is division. That means you have to find out the number so that it can divide by the other number. So 48 and the 50, is that a number? You have to find out the factors. In that factor you have to check all the numbers which can divide this 48. Okay, let's start writing. If you divide 48 with 1, you will get you will get answer as 48, quotient as 48. So these two are the factors. This is an even number, kids. Yeah, the 48 is an even number. That means it will be divided by 2. When you divide by 2, you will get 24 as a quotient. Now what is the divisibility rule of 3? If you add these two numbers, 4 plus 8, it is 12. That means 12 will come in the table of 3. That means this number can divide by 3. At what time? It will divide with 16. The question will come 16. 4, definitely. So what is the question? If you divide 48 with 4, it will 12. See what I'm doing? I'll just moving from smaller to bigger, and here from bigger to smaller. If you divide this number with 4, 12 is your quotient. That means these two are the factors, right? 5, no, we cannot divide this number with 5, because what is the divisibility rule of 5? When 0 and 5 should be on the ones place. Okay, now let's divide it with 6. Kids, if the number divide with 2 as well as 3, that means that number should be divisible by 6 as well. So 6 times 8. Very good. Now you observe here 6 and 8 are the very nearer number. In between only there is one number, that is 7. Let's see, this 48 can divide by 7. No. 48 will not come in the table of 7. That means all the factors of 48 are here. Understood? Now let's divide this 50 as well. 1. If you divide 50 with 1, 50 is your answer, is your quotient. 2. Yes, because it is an even number, you can divide it with 2. So what is the quotient? 25. Now 3, no. 4, no. 5. Yes, if you divide with 5, what is your answer? You will get 10. Very good. 5 and 10 are the nearer numbers. In between 5 and 10, 6, 7, 8, 9. These number can divide with 50? No, that means all the factors are here. So the question asks you, all the factors of 40 and 50 are less than 50? No, 50 is also included in this factor. That means this is false. Okay. Now let's see the fourth part. Prime factors of 39 are 3, 13 and 39 only. Let's see, kids. Here, use other pen. Okay, fourth part. Now, they said the prime factors. So we have to find out the prime factors of 39. Okay, let's find out the factors of 39. 1, If you divide 39 with 1, you will get 39 as a quotient. 2, no, we cannot divide this 39 with 2 because this is an odd number. 3, yes. What is the divisibility rule of 3? 3 plus 9 is 12. 12 can divide with 3. So that means this can divide with 3. You will get a 13. Look here, 3 and 13. In between you didn't find any number which can divide this 39. Now your all factors of 39 are here. Find out where is there all the factors are prime factors. Let's see. 3 is the prime number, 13 is the prime number, 39 is not a prime number, dear. It is a composite number, right? That means this is also false. Look here, your options are true, true, false, false. So that means your question number A option is correct. Kids, I hope you like this video. Please subscribe my channel and share with your friend. And try to do more and more questions so that you will do best in your Olympiads. Thank you.